Turn the mics on, let the games begin. We're diving deep, it's where I've always been. Got the stats laid out, knowledge on tap. It's the press box, baby, we're making it rap. From the field to the court, we cover it all. When the whistle blows, hear the players call. Voices raised high with opinions that rock. In this hard rock world, we're smashing the clock. Welcome to the press box. Let's raise some hell. We're rocking every story. Come and hear us tell. With passion and fury, we light up the night. This hard rock anthem, it feels so right.
Good evening. Welcome to another edition of the Press Box, a special Thursday edition with I'm Brian Carson. I have a band spanking new co-host tonight. Josh Yoder is filling in for Kenny Varner. Kenny had some work issues and couldn't get out. So we are here tonight with good friend of ours, Matt TRK Silks, and we got Summerfest coming up. Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, man, I'm doing awesome. Currently on the set of Putrid Pete's movie of the week. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it yet, but it's something to check out 100%. It's an entertaining thing, man. I had the opportunity of coming up tonight. We were in a creative meeting, sitting here with Thunderball Bill, who has a huge matchup this weekend as well, going up against none other than, who are you facing?
Top shelf Tyler Sid. Be a good one.
It's gonna be good. We're excited. We're excited to hear from you guys too, Brian. How's everything going?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. This is a, Summerfest is always your biggie.
Yeah.
It's your WrestleMania.
Yes, sir, it is.
So I'm going to get it right out of the way right off the bat. Any feelings about, this is going to be your last match at HWF? What are you feeling right now?
To be honest with you, Brian, it's weird. I've talked about it a couple times this week. You know how we are. Our training schedule is weird. I've been thinking a lot about it. I think the thing that has been on my mind the most, though, is I think you're good there, brother. I don't think you're good. I think the big thing that's on my mind now is where do we go after this? I'm currently, like I said, up past Walmart, sitting in a basement, talking to you wonderful people, and you got guys like Thunderball Bill, you got guys like Kai Thomas, Ace Connell, Pledge Gibson, Ed House, fantastic, Simon Walker. There's so many to even name. Of course, my tag team partner, R.D. Mosh. There's a lot of guys involved. I guess I'm not really digesting my part of it at the moment. I'm just kind of looking at it as like the business as a whole right now. I know that it's an important thing. I think Saturday I'll be able to tell you a little bit more how I'm feeling with it. But I spent 6 years developing a product. I feel like it's just now getting popular, and of course I'm leaving. So yeah, I'm feeling great to be here though, Brian. Thank you for having me.
That's good. I noticed, out of your amazing talent, you didn't mention your buddy John Roden.
Be honest with you though, Brian, when it comes to John, and I'll say a little bit on that, John's a hell of a guy, great talent. It was a misunderstanding. Like sitting here, how many months, 2 months removed from that? I have no animosity towards John. I have no hatred or nothing. I've worked several products, several programs with John Roden and Zach Rain. Zach Rain going to the Hall of Fame this weekend. John Roden's incredible. What sucks is that he was released. He doesn't have a chance to be able to say goodbye. I guess what I'm thankful for is that I do get the opportunity to say goodbye. John's an incredible talent. I heard that he retired from the business. I don't know how true that is, but John Roden's one of the best wrestlers to come out of the state of Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh area. Nah, man, I'm excited for him, excited for everybody, but more importantly, I'm excited for the future of HWF.
Well, to add on what you were talking about, Matt, I did get to chat with John a little bit, and it definitely I definitely got a sense that he was leaning towards that direction.
Yeah, and I guess the sad part about it is like this thing that happened that a lot of people can say was fake or whatever. I'm looking at you swearing on my entire family's life. What took place backstage, the only thing that might have felt not real about it is there was cameras running. Well, there's cameras running in our lives 24/7 at the wrestling school, behind the scenes. Matt, did you tell your son to keep recording you after the match? Of course I did. That's what we do. It captured it. I'm not happy with how this whole thing went. I'm not happy the fact that we didn't get to put 500 asses in the seat down there at 218 South Main Street at the Heritage. We're not able to capitalize off of it. I'm riding off into the sunset. Sounds like John Roden's about 10 miles ahead of me. I don't think I'm going to be seeing a hide or hair from him. But that's just me.
Are you going to go wrestle other places?
Certainly.
What does this
I
do?
am not retiring. I am not retiring.
I know you have it on your poster. I'm going to show the poster. I always steal them from your Facebook site.
I gotta put over our production, man. We're currently, like I said, I'm Backdrop Featured Pete, the guy that does all of this amazing stuff through the character company, holding the phone to make sure we stay in the shot. I know how hard that is. So, thanks for sharing the poster too. Dang.
Oh yeah. Wait, as soon as I get the clicker, there it is. Look at all that Summerfest at the Heritage Fire Company. 10 and under, free tickets, $20 front row. How are they? Probably almost sold out, huh?
So they sold out within, I think, the first hour.
Well, and you're done. You got to get the $10 general seats, $12 at the door. Main event: Isaiah Frazier against Ace Connell, which should be a pretty good match, don't you think?
Of course, I think that's a huge thing, and that I was just reminded we're doing First Friday tomorrow, and we're actually going to be having tickets on sale. That's downtown Lewistown, correct? I know that people are checking, making sure they're ready, whatever. Stay tuned on that. Right now, as we're sitting here in Featured Pete's, I'm telling you, we will have tickets tomorrow, First Friday. 5:30, we'll be downtown, Lewistown, Pennsylvania, selling your general admission tickets for Summerfest this Saturday at the Heritage Fire Company.
Cool. So I got to ask this. It's like on the poster. What's this do with you leaving to the Sons of Mifflin County?
Oh man, you got all the good questions, Brian, right out the gate. I even have a guest and everything. No,
we're gonna get the bill here, but
you're right to ask that. I'll say it. RD Mosh is one of the greatest talents I've had the chance to work with, train, the whole 9 yards. There's a lot of people you could ask this question to. He's 50% accountable for training guys like Dan, to my right, Thunderball Bill doesn't happen without a little bit of flavor. RD Mosh, I think we can agree on that. I think we can agree on it and everything at the Mifflin County Wrestling Academy. Now, to speak to me singly about it, I told him this last night. These are true things. Nothing's fake, nothing gimmick, none of that. I told RD Moss and the pit chick Danny Lair last night in the parking lot at Heritage. I said, the past 4 years have been a wonderful, wonderful experience. My favorite was probably in Pittsburgh, believe it or not. I feel the Suns grew in Pittsburgh. But RD Mosh is fantastic. He has nothing but the top echelon of what this business can give out. It's made for guys like RD Mosh. The reason you can pick him out in a crowd, it's not just because of the hair. He's got an aura himself. He can get in that ring. He can wear an ass beating, but he can dish one out with the best of them, and I'm going to say that. I'm saying it right now. A year HWF without Matt Silks, RD Mosh, he's champion, man. In my opinion, he's champion. He's selling the place out like he's done before alongside me and the Pit Chick. I see nothing but the highest level for RD Mosh, that $1 million Mohawk. What a partner he's been. I love that kid.
I would also like to throw in Edward James, who, as far as I know, he's still dealing with injuries. He's also been a big part with you guys as well. What's his reaction to all of this?
I don't know, Josh. I mean, I've talked to everybody. Jimmy. Jimmy's not going to just tell us how he's feeling about things. I think he understands that it's an end of an era. I don't want to sound cliche. I don't. But, it is kind of an end of an era. We're going into a different direction with where HWF is going, from what I'm being told. Edward James is another guy. He's going to be back from injury before too long. We seen him in the ring not long ago. He's training his ass off. He's getting back in the ring. I don't think we're going to see him at Summerfest, and I think a lot of that was by design. I think that he wanted to take a little bit extra time to get that much more in shape. He had another injury outside of his wrestling injury that actually added chapters on to how long he was going to be away. But I'm going to let something go on this podcast that I know right now. I know that Edward James is coming back to HWF Wrestling, and I also know, I had a conversation with him last night. He wants to come back, but he doesn't want to come back for just anything. He said, I loved seeing you guys be in the ring with the Good Brothers. Man, that would have been cool if they beat, right? But be in the ring with the Good Brothers. Edward James wants that moment. He wants to be able to say he has his name, right? I can say it right here, right now, because I heard my wife talking about it on the phone earlier. James Ellsworth. That's right. From WWE, James Ellsworth will be making his HWF debut October 3rd at Heritage Harvest 2. It's going to be amazing. But I know Edward James wants to call him out and do his proper thing. But I just want to let everybody know, I'm out after this, so I can let some secrets go, right? James Ellsworth is coming in, people. Sorry, Jimmer, if you didn't want them to know, they know now. But James is coming back, and I believe he's hunting a little bit of Ellsworth ass. So, I know that much.
Well, that'll be cool for HWF getting a WWE guy to come in.
Yeah, and if you don't mind me asking, Matt, have you guys continued to be in talks with the Good Brothers?
Certainly, Josh. That's a great question, man. So, yeah, a number of months ago, we had them advertise they were supposed to be coming back. The answer is they're gaining in popularity, just picked right back up. I don't want to say it ever went anywhere. I don't want to sound negative by any means. But Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson, sought after talent. These are guys that everybody's looking at. I could go to Sheets right now and put up the 2 Sweet sign, and I guarantee you they're going to do it, right? And it's because of guys like Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. Popular guys. MLW, Major League Wrestling, holding it down there. Of course they're going to miss HWF to become tag team champions. I'm happy for those guys. I'm sure you'll see them in HWF again, but I can't tell you right now when that's going to be. They're everywhere, like the Hardy Boys. It's like it's 2005 all over again.
Oh my God, the Hardys.
Yes.
So I'm going to go over here to Thunderball Bill now. Well, first, he's one of the newer guys, correct?
Sir.
Give me your assessment of him, Matt.
I'll tell you this. I had the opportunity, what was it, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, we traveled to the Miracle Network, Children's Miracle Network, Shermansdale, Pennsylvania, and we had the opportunity to get in that 20x20 with Rob Knox at CCW, and Thunderball Bill, Matt TRK Silks, first time ever. I trained this young man, right? But at the same time, it's not often that we have interaction in the ring. Yeah, would you say? So I said about Rodney earlier, being a big component in training guys like him. He's in the ring a lot with him, but that's why the match was so good. Man, I think we killed it. Thunderball brought me a little bit that I wasn't thinking that he was going to bring to me. This is what I look at as a student of the game. Guy's going to show up. He's going to tell you he's going to be there. He's going to deliver. He's going to sell. The best part of that match that I had with him is they had no idea who he was. Wasn't on the poster. Wasn't advertised. None of that. Neither was I. They're chanting Thunderball, Thunderball, Thunderball before he goes out the curtain. And this is 40 minutes, about an hour away from my house. Like, I was blown away by this. I think Dan's a fantastic man. Thunderball Bill. Gotta watch out for that guy. He's a huge thing.
It was really cool. They had like a donation thing. And we just got done with our match. I was going to head to another show. And one lady that was running it ran up over the hill. She's like, "Wait, you got to come do the battle royale." I had people sponsor me to come back and wrestle again. It was really cool.
Cool. So I always ask wrestlers this, Thunderball. Did you have a certain wrestler growing up that what got you into the sport? What made you want to be a wrestler?
So, even though it sucks, I'm short. I'm like 5'6". Ain't afraid to call it out there. My favorite wrestler of all time has always been Kane. I always loved his stature, how he'd just throw guys around, big, beefy, and I like Halloween and stuff. So the masked wrestler always really kind of drove towards him. Definitely Kane.
Yeah, Glenn Jacobs. He was a good one. He really was, and he knew the business well too. So you got your match here Saturday. Talk about your opponent. Tell me what your thoughts, what your feelings are as you prepare for Summerfest.
Oh, it's match number 2. I've wrestled Tyler Sims before. He's a super strong guy. I love a great athlete. I love working with him. Definitely, now that I know how he works in the ring, it's going to be a cool switch up. So I kind of know what to look out for if he tries any dirty stuff. I think we're going to go out. We're going to end up beating the hell out of each other. We're going to put on a good show for him. But overall, he's a good dude. I really enjoy wrestling.
And how about tell me your experiences of being in the HWF? What you're feeling right now and about the organization?
I love it. Like I had a pretty rough streak, and like once I got into this, man, they treat me like family. Like everybody here is awesome. They're always super supportive. Like I started around, we have new guys like me, Simon Walker, Ryan Stewart too, and they treat us like we're all family. It's a really cool situation. And through HWF, it's amazing. Our production's awesome. We have great production. Everyone just works so well. It's a really cool organization.
How long have you, you trained there? How long have you been doing that before you had your first match?
I'm coming up on almost 10 months now. Where I'm at.
So Matt, how do you judge then when they're ready to be on the card?
I think there's 2 levels to that. I'll answer it honestly. I think that there's a readiness to be in the ring in general in front of a public audience. And I think there's a readiness to being at HWF. You know, like he said, the production, the man hours that are put into the stage work, the ring. I mean, that's the whole story. There's a lot of things that go into it that people don't know about. I look at, can this person hold a microphone? Can this person hold a human being and not dump them on their head? Yes, he can do both of those things. Maybe not the best yet. He's still new. But I know that when we were in the ring 2 weeks ago, he handled me just like anybody else I've been in the ring with. So I knew way before Dan even started at the school that there was something there. We were in a partnership with a haunted attraction last year, and that's how we got linked up, and that's how we met the Chambers family. I mean, I'm not sitting in this basement right now without that interaction. So like, he did his first thing in the ring with Mask and
Dumbo the Clown.
Yeah, that was a blast. But then like he stuck around a couple nights after training Like, I think that we can do something. I want to do that. I was like, well, we're going to need another character because that mask is probably going to be hard to work in.
It was not. It was fun, but it was not at the same time. It's not easy to wrestle a match. Guys do that.
I wouldn't think so. So you said you 5'6"?
Yeah, I'm short.
No, I don't mean that to. I'm just curious about that. Is it to somebody that doesn't have like the height that you know, like these 6'7" giants? And do they have to work harder?
They do.
To get better at this?
I think so, but I think something that Dan's been able to do, and a lot better than a lot of other people, even to me. I mean, there's a level at training to where it's like coach is like, hey, have you had enough? Everybody in the school knows to be like, yeah, we're good. If you say, no, I think I can go a little bit more, that's this guy. I can go a little bit more. But that going a little bit more, that, hey, I don't know if you're going to be able to clear Ryan 410 pounds with a sunset flip. No, well, I think I can. That's the guy I got sitting to my right now. So that
Awesome.
speaks to, is he ready to be in front of a crowd? I seen him in the Heritage Rumble. Stand out. Go one-on-one with a gimmick that's a lot like him and Werewolf Creed. Come out the other end smelling better than anybody else I know. And looking at this guy and thinking that he smells good? Oh, now, right? So I'm telling you what. It's going to be smelling real good in there this weekend when he beats Tyler Sims' ass, because I know that he's got it. I know what Tyler Sims is all about. They can hide their little Ty Thomas and his young kid and all that, their different names. It's all weird. We don't understand it. One thing I do understand, Thunderball Bill lays down Tyler Sims within 6 minutes this Saturday. I'm calling it right now.
All right. God, got me fired up.
Fired tonight, buddy. They fired me, so I'm on fire, dog. Come on. What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything, Ryan.
So, Bill, how did you come up with your name and that? Thunderball.
It's kind of crazy. I'm a big nerd outside of this, and of all things, it's actually a Dungeons and Dragons character I made a long time ago. So I was like,
okay.
Let's make them a reality and let's bring them in. So I play like a dwarven Viking.
Nice.
I really like it. So
Nice.
I like the barbarian stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's cool. The crowd likes it. The kids love it. But not only that, like I said, it's a lot of who the human being is. So you got to be able to deal with these people for 8 hours. You're running a show. Not only that, we see each other 3 or 4 times a week. We go on the road on the weekends. So, and we're picking on Tyler Sims. But we do got to say some good things about him also. Jeff Grant is an amazing person. Tyler Sims, I don't know about that. They're the same person, of course. But Jeff Grant is the same guy, and he's helped our school out a lot, 110%. And I don't want to just shadow over that. I don't want to just get a wholly in the gimmick here. I'm thankful to Jeff. I know Dan. I know that a lot of these guys are. This guy's in his 50s and he's still going. He can do a backflip off the second rope. This man is kicking ass in 2026. It's hard for me to say who I want to see come out of it. Of course, I want Dan to win, but I know Jeff's strict. But we're thankful for Jeff. That's what we're getting.
I've known Jeff and Kyle for a long time. I coached Ty whenever he was little peewee in football. So now it's weird coaching the kid. Now he's help coach me. Yeah, so it's pretty wild. They're a great team. They are.
Bill, you better beat a 50-year-old man. I'm telling you. I don't give a shit how many backflips he can do. Do you mind if I ask how old you are, Bill?
I'm 31. So.
31. Yeah, you should lay him out. I'm 59 and can barely freaking move. So
if you're there on Saturday, you can hear me on. Get him up.
Kick the old man's ass.
I plan.
Get a line for him, Matt. I'm gonna put you on Social Security, buddy. Tyler Sims, you're going on Social Security.
Social Security. I love that. I'm gonna have to tell him that.
I'm only worried. I'm afraid if I punch him too hard, his spray tan will come off on my
There you go. Talk the trash.
Yeah, how about it, man? I'll tell you what. I've heard it. I've heard a lot of trash talk, but Saturdays make or break for every one of these matches. And it's not just us. You said about Isaiah Frazier at the top of this. Isaiah Frazier in the first ever main event match for the Heritage Championship versus Ace Connell. Heritage Rumble here. We talked about that earlier. Here we go. Ace Connell coming up on the end here. Does he make it? I mean, like, we've all seen Rocky. We've all seen those movies where the hero doesn't make it. You're watching the credits going, did I just waste 2 hours of my life? Right? I don't think we have to worry about that. I don't. But Isaiah Frazier has kept that championship for a calendar year. Extreme title into the Heritage, making history. In my opinion, I said this earlier to my wife, Isaiah Frazier is Roman Reigns for HWF. And I mean that. He walks in a room, he demands the room. He looks good. He works good. And it's a privilege and honor for me to do. I do a lot of the production as well. And editing that, man, is fun. I love doing it. He knows what to do, how to do it. I'm excited for the main event. I'm really excited for Ace Connell. I'm more excited for him than anybody. I think that Ace Connell has what it takes to take the company into the next chapter. I really do. And I can't wait to see everything that he does. Like I said, my only downside to this, I guess, is I'm not going to be on the show to be able to see the meteoric rise, but I've seen it from the start. I know what Ace can do. I know what Frazier's capable of. That's going to be an amazing match. Ed House versus Sledge Gibson. The clapper of Caucasian cheeks, Sledge Gibson, returns to Mifflin County this Saturday. Does he walk away with the heavyweight championship? And that's match number 1, folks. I'm hearing it right now. Match number 1. It's going to be amazing. So Ed House will be defending the HWF title the first match of summer.
Who else is on the card?
Who else is on the card? Let's give you some more here. I know that the tag team championships are going to be on the line. I know the Golden Boys. My bad. I've been talking about them.
Hey, girls.
They're going to be defending the HWF tag team championships versus the Future. That's actually the tag team name. Aaron Connors, Luke Lee. We've never seen them together. We've seen a lot of Aaron Connors, though. Could you imagine? Guy starts HWF his first night there and wins a championship. That would be wild. But I know what the Golden Guys. I know what they're bringing to the ring. They defeated us. They took the titles from us. And whether you want to call them Golden Guys, girls, boys, whatever, those guys can get it done in the ring. I can't wait to see that tag. Big Philly's going to be in action. Simon Walker will be there. I know that Pit Chick Danny Lair will be there. I've seen things live for her as well. I'm sure Jason Havoc has things for us. But we got to talk a little bit about our sponsors too. The Character Company, the Busy Brush, Jozo IP in Lewistown, Pennsylvania, Kerr Media Group, Mama Dawn's, Bumgardner Photography, Silk Shots, Pamela Stitches, you name it, they're backing us. And that's a huge thing. And I'm thankful to each and every single one of those sponsors. I'm thankful to the Heritage Fire Company for having trust, and overall, they love the passion that we bring to the locker room and inside the fire hall. I'm just thankful to those people. Anybody that's taken their time to watch what we do, we put our bodies through a lot, and it's for the entertainment of those people and those sponsors behind us. That never gets old. I love that. I'm thankful to them, and I got to say it, Brian Carson, Kenny Varner, Josh Yoder, you guys have been having my back since this train. It was 5 years ago. So thank you so much for doing as much as you have for us.
Oh, we enjoy it. We enjoy it.
Indeed. And Matt, if you don't mind me asking, we've talked about it several times before. You've always wanted to do something to help build this, company for the community. And with this being your last show, what has it meant to you to see everything that's been built up to you, like sponsor wise, to where it is now for the community?
Wow, that's a good one, Josh. Seeing that is something. There's gonna be a banner hanging at the show of for Kai Talk. It has all of the companies, small businesses, people that all have their own dreams, right? They're risking things by getting on with this wrestling group, right? Then to continue to back it, continue to see it. Mama Dawn running out last night during our production shoot to buy a fog machine. Like, we give our credit to the people that deserve the credit. It's a lot of people making this show happen. And I said it to these guys not long ago. A lot of people, when the shit falls down, yeah, it's at Matt's feet, it's at Trista's feet. But whenever things are on fire, it's a lot like that too. They're like, Matt, you're doing so great. I'm telling you, I got 30 people behind me that are making me look like you're saying I look. And it's only possible because of those people. It means a lot to me. I don't want to get emotional, so I'll try not to. But just the mere fact that something that I wanted to do whenever I was a teenager has turned into something to where I'm 36 years old. I'm still doing this. I'm bringing my son into it, second generation with Silk name. That's all I've ever wanted. But seeing everybody part with their time, part with their money, and more importantly, be there in the moment, that's everything to me. Thanks for asking that, Josh. That means a lot, buddy. I love it, dude. I love everybody that's helping.
See, you should have had a last match with your brother, Chuck. That would have been a good one.
Couple people said that. And, like, if my brother was still, I think this was 2010 maybe, we could have rocked it. I think that Lewistown would have loved it. He's in his lane. He's spreading the word of God, and I'm in my lane, kicking people's ass and telling them, hey, pray to the same God Chuck's telling you about. I'm going to whoop your ass. But it's good, man. We're having fun. I'm just excited that everybody is continuously happy. We walk into the school, people are pumped up. You look at the HWF messaging log, everybody and their brother independents want to come here. You know what I mean? It's crazy to think 2 years ago we could have had Dan Halpin on HWF, right? That was a strong possibility. Look where he's at right now. I truly, in my heart, believe the wrestling business has changed, and guys like Thunderball Bill, Simon Walker, R.D. Mosh, just to name a few, are going to be the guys that really benefit from all of the startup years. Like Mosh has been there since the very beginning. So like I can't wait to see him get hit. And like, what a great guy. Like what a great team of people. I'm thankful.
I didn't ask you this. What does your wife think about this? Being your last show.
That's a whole other thing. That there was, with Havoc being the owner and all this other stuff, she's had her own thing. Last year at the time she was having a match. I don't know. I think that some part of me wants to say that she's like a little bit happy that I'm getting a break, but really it's a break. I'm just not going to be on HWF shows. I don't know. I want to say that it doesn't make her happy, but I also want to say that like she knows the business like I do, and I was unprofessional. I put my hands on the talent side of the ring, and that is that you don't do. So I'm getting 100% what I sell. I laid my bed out, man. I gotta lay in it, right? It is.
Yeah, I guess so. Bill, what's been you feel been the hardest, the most difficult thing, or maybe the thing you didn't expect when you got into this business so far?
I guess I wouldn't have expected the amount of like drama, but that's the thing though. All that stuff gets outweighed by the amazing connections you make with people. I think the fan interaction is something that's unlike anything else. Like football, I don't think football fans are nearly as passionate as pro wrestling fans. Think about it right now. Can you go to Walmart and at the top of your lungs scream, "You're an asshole"? No, you can't. But this Saturday night at 6 o'clock at the Heritage Fire Company, you can walk in, pay $10, sit in a damn good seat, see some good-looking production people, might I add, and we're gonna do our thing. They're gonna like the show. We don't use the F-bomb. We don't. There's no reason to do that. I don't think there's a way that you can foreshadow a lot of things. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the fact that everybody's just talking about HWF, about pro wrestling. That I would have never expected that the coordinates are obnoxious. I would have never thought that I got blackballed and all that other stuff. But I did. They're valuable lessons. They led me to this room with this guy talking to you amazing people. So I'm happy, man. Even the unexpected stuff, the people that pull out, the bad stuff that can happen. Maybe it's going to rain tomorrow. Who knows? I love all of it because it means we get a chance to do this one more day. So
I do have to correct you on one thing.
What's that?
Josh does go in and yell shit to people when he's off his meds. He just he'll start swearing, and it's wild.
I'm sorry, Josh. I didn't message him today at 2:30 and say mess with Josh or anything.
I always mess with Josh. No, Matt stole your question, but Bill, what's been the biggest surprise, or maybe the most difficult thing you've had to learn getting started in this business?
I think for me, it's how demanding and how like you always get the people that are like, "Oh, wrestling's fake" and stuff. Like, hey, go ahead in there and get hit with a steel chair. Go in there and like get punched in the mouth and stuff. Like,
and then be yelled at, right?
Yeah. Like it's very demanding on the body, but like I wouldn't trade it for the world though. Like it was like a piece of the puzzle that I had in my life that I was missing. Whenever it clicked in, I finally feel like I have like a purpose again. If that makes sense. So like it's definitely demanding, and I never thought that I could do like a sunset flip and stuff like that, like somersault, back rolls, and all that kind of stuff. And it's just being able to push myself to learn new stuff every time. It's definitely a cool experience. Like stuff I never thought I'd be able to do. This guy says, "Hey, do it," and I'm just like, "All right, let's do it." And he thought I can.
So like he said, he has to do it. He said earlier, you're 90%. Nah, bro, you're the one. Listen, I'm just there talking to you about it. I can't make your body do stuff. He said, I can't do a flip. There's no way I'm going to be doing a flip. I said, there's two things. You wipe your feet, and we don't use cans. And then next week, he was doing the flip that he said he couldn't do. And might I add, it's pretty sick, dude. He's got a pretty sick sunset flip.
You don't know where to send the units.
By the way, Bill, I wasn't supposed to say, but Josh said he thinks he could kick your ass.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man. I mean, hey, anytime you think you're big enough.
And Josh said he's going to come down to Heritage. He's got to cover it, but afterwards, he wants you in the parking lot.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what a cannonball is. I'm 270 pounds in mine. Actually, I'm pretty sure it ain't gonna end too well.
You ready for that, Josh? You shouldn't have opened your mouth, buddy.
Oh, Lord.
No,
They killed our whole team. They did.
Okay.
I didn't.
I've asked you this before, Matt, but wrestling is on an uptick again. It goes in cycles. You had the 80s when it was freaking huge. You know, Hulkamania, who stole from he stole superstar Billy Graham's gimmick completely. Let's give credit where credit's due. But you know, I grew up in the 70s where it was like the territories, and it was like, you know, you didn't see like all these half-hour interviews or these wild, crazy characters. It was mostly on the ground wrestling.
Yeah.
But with all these changes, then it went down a little bit. Then we had huge again with the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
and McMahon broke kayfabe,
With no guns.
Yeah.
which a lot of people wanted to kill him. But with that, now I am not one of those ones that say that it's not fake because
Right.
bodies get hurt, people get hurt, and they are athletes to get in there and do that shit. You guys are, but are you surprised? It's still big after McMahon busted kayfabe and said, "Oh, it's entertainment."
I think it got bigger because of that. I think it did. Social media is 1,000% the reason wrestling is big again. The fact that I was having a conversation with Thunderball an hour ago upstairs, he made a really good dinner, by the way. It's excellent. We were talking about face paint, talking about all that. To think about the fact that I can probably get a hold of Sting within the next day or so, ask him questions because of social media, that changes things. That means that you are one with the person. I think that also is a little unsafe sometimes. I think people still need their privacy. Who
Yeah,
am I to say which is what? Okay, just some guy from 4th Street. But I will tell you this much: the thing that I love that is so big about wrestling is the interaction you have with people. And yes, this guy's going to think that. This guy's going to think something else. That's also a beautiful part of it. But in the middle lays the reason that we watch this product, because we love it. In some which way, it captivates us. Is it the body slams? Is it the promo? I don't know. I teach it, and I can't tell you that. But all I do know is there is a demanding field around professional wrestling right now. A lot of it's Danhausen right now. Danhausen's the biggest thing on television, dude, and he's smaller than me, right? Okay, and like I'm not big at all. Dan, I mean, he's probably smaller than you. But at the end of the day, wrestling is popular. That's all that matters. I'm excited about that. But we can definitely feel the trickle-down effect on our end because whether it's big TKO, money, whatever, we're still doing the same thing at heart. It's in that ring. Maybe 16 feet, maybe 20 feet, but it's the same damn thing that we're doing that's on television. You said it. So did Steven earlier. He said about, I didn't even know what was going on. That thing felt like it took forever. It does take forever. We just want to see a little bit of this every now and then. That's what you're going to see this weekend. You're not going to see 100 guys go out and talk on a microphone. You're going to see heart-pounding, ass-kicking action this weekend, Summerfest, 218 South Main Street, Harrisburg. Hell yeah.
Do you think, like, in a way, maybe, with like independents like you
Yeah.
and other ones that will there ever be territories again, or do you think that's history?
I think there's territories right now. I argue guys this all the time. This will probably be one of my departing things to you. I think we're a territory ourselves. I think Mifflin County is a territory 100%. For a long time, it was shared space. Seven Mountains Wrestling, HWF. Seven Mountains ain't here anymore. Just ain't. They're not Mifflin County. They're not Uniacke County, I believe. The only thing that's happened in Mifflin County is HWF. So I 100% think that there's territories. I'm not going to go to Carlisle, where Jamal's running, and I'm sure he's had his fill up here. I don't know. We don't talk about that. But I do 100% think that there's territory. Mine's the 717 territory. I don't know. I think that is 100%. And you can feel the difference. We went to a show, Slam Fest, a couple weeks ago. Huge event, a lot of people there, South Philly's finest, great match, all of that. But that was a big show, big crowd. HW's big show, big crowd. Very different. Two very different products. Not saying any which one's better than the other. I'm just telling you, there is a different feeling. And I do think that has a lot to do with the territory you're in. Because there's a guy like me, Matt Stokes, that's in his ways and wants to do things a certain kind of way. And to me, that's a territory. You know what I mean? And I think anybody can run in this town. Anybody. I'm doing it. But I don't think they're going to have the same sauce that we do. And it's not something that Matt's got. I don't got anything special. Like I said earlier, it's the people that surround me. It's the people that surround me, guys in the school, people that prop us up. And it's a lot like the business, man. Like everybody's helping, and I'm just thankful to be there. You know, this is the huge thing for me. Huge thing for Bill. Huge thing for the character company. It's a huge thing for everybody. Everybody involved, and we're thankful for that.
I have one more question about the business. Do you think the traditional heel baby face is gone?
I think it only is for the person presenting the product. So I don't believe that it is, because when we're putting together a program, to give you a little bit behind baseball, pulling the curtain back a little bit, I'll say this much. I rather have a baby face than a heel, baby face than a heel, because I'm driving down the street and I see two people fighting and I don't know why they're fighting. I don't know if I'm going to be into it. But if I find out in the parking lot the dude slept with the other dude's wife or whatever, I'm going to be like, all right, who's selling beer here? And can I watch this now? So I think a lot of it has to do with the people that are presenting the product. Me, I want to be able to see baby faces and heels. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, multi-billionaire, I think his mind lost a little bit. And he seems to think that you don't need that. You can just be a neutral. You can be a tweener or whatever people want to say. To me, pro wrestling is babyface heel. Thunderbolt Bill, what are you?
I'm whatever I need to be.
That's right. That's right. And there's been a lot of questions about that. Hey, could you do that? That's kind of a bad thing to do, right? So yes, 100% there's still baby faces and heels, because we put our whole entire moniker, we put our entire system, our sequences together to be able to fit the bill of a baby face and a heel. And these are things that like everybody are learning, like everybody around the school is learning these terms and everything. Like, you know, do the German suplex on them. You know, that's one of the ones that I like recently. Pro wrestling's alive and well. So are we. We're ready for Summerfest again. First Friday, tomorrow night, when's Grease 2? September 28th, or August 28th, at the Miller Cinema. Grease 2 event. Check it out. Character Company's got all that information out online. Check it out right now. You can find all the stuff you need to find out about it. A lot of the people that are putting that stuff together are helping contribute in our stuff. Another thing, I want to put over huge, the Busy Breath. They're doing a lot of things, and it's for the community. It reaches out to children. It's a cool thing for you to do with your kid. So I really want to put those guys over. Jozo IP, they always give us some great pizza. You guys are in the market, you want a good pizza, go to Joe's IP right here in Lewistown, Pennsylvania. And of course, if you want to be a professional wrestler, if you want to do what we do, look us up, the Mifflin County Wrestling Academy, Heritage Fire Company. Try out $75, 4 days. It's not a bad deal at all. And come see if it's for you. But I know it's for Thunderbolt Bill. Tyler Sims is going to find out this weekend, and the Burkhart's going to find that out. The Sons of Mifflin County face them this weekend live. Heritage Fire.
Yeah, Thunderbolt Bill's going to retire him.
That's it. He's heading out.
Pick up your Social Security check.
Sure will.
You're gonna need a walker for old Pappy after.
Hey guys, I want to tell you again, thank you so much for having us on. This is a great way to promote our product. Huge thanks to the press box and everybody out there listening, watching tonight. I can't wait to talk to you guys again, but we have a little creative meeting that we got to get back to. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night.
No problem. Thanks for coming on. Good luck, Thunderbolt Bill. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. Matt, as always, take care, buddy.
You take care, Brian.
Everybody, Summerfest this Saturday, Heritage Firehouse. Fire Company. I'm probably saying it wrong.
Same thing, brother. Same thing.
And they will be at First Friday tomorrow selling tickets.
Right.
So get your butt down there. Watch some good wrestling, some good entertainment.
Heck
All
yeah.
right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great evening, guys.
Matt.
You too. It's Matt Silks and Thunderball Bill, our guest tonight. We appreciate them coming on. And I assume you're going to cover it, right, Josh?
I am indeed. I will be there Saturday.
And I just gave you a match with Bill. You know what you do, buddy?
What's that?
Take a clipboard. And if he comes at you, bash him right over the head with it.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, Carson.
And then you were too young for him. The Sheik, not the Iron Sheik.
Oh, I
The
know the
sh-
sheep.
The Sheik, take your pencil and just go nuts on Bill's forehead.
I thought you were going to say throw the fireball.
Nah, the Sheik was just too bloody. with his little pencil or whatever it was. One of the bloodiest matches I've ever saw was him and Abdullah the Butcher.
Oh, Lord.
My God, they were bloody. I mean,
Oh, gee.
they were bloody.
They were vicious, that's for sure.
Abdullah's one of those guys on the forehead with all the scar tissue on it
Yeah, I know.
from blading himself so much.
Gee. Not necessarily my kind of wrestling, but I know some people out there probably enjoy it.
Well, yeah, the old time Dusty used to blade a lot.
That's putting it mildly.
He had that damn scar tissue too on his head.
He does, and I can't believe I think it's been 10 years now since he passed away. That's a shame.
So, what are you looking forward to see in this event Saturday night?
Oh, a couple things, and the biggest one for me is obviously knowing Matt for as long as I've had. It's a shame it's going to be his last show, but things happen. So I'm not in the ins and outs of the business of that way. So it's going to be an interesting night, it being his last show. I'm also excited to see the main event, Isaiah Frazier and Ace Connell for the Extreme Championship. For the Heritage Championship, I should say. It's going to be a heck of a main event, that's for sure.
Who do you like in it?
I don't know. It could be a coin flip, really. I mean, Isaiah has been the champion for a year now, and then Ace has just been on this miracle run since his return. I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say, really.
Well, that's what'll make it fun.
Oh, absolutely. And another one, which, to be honest with you, Carson, I guess you could say it's my shout-outs.
Yeah?
Yeah, one of them, the first one would be, I'm also excited for shout-out to the White Rabbit, Zach Rain, who's going into the Hall of Fame this Summerfest on Saturday.
Yeah, I forgot to ask him about that. I didn't even know they had a Hall of Fame.
Yep, they had a couple of guys put in. Zach's a wonderful human being, a great guy to be around. Always good to me when I'm around. So congratulations and shout out to Zach Rain for that. That was really cool to see him get inducted.
Yeah, cool.
And then I also have another shout out that's non-wrestling related, Carson.
Go ahead.
And that's let me rephrase that. Tomorrow will be officially game one of the tournament for the MC16U baseball team. They're starting tournament play tomorrow. Today is their opening ceremony. So hopefully...
yeah, good luck to the 15, 16-year-olds out in Branson, Missouri.
Oh, my goodness. And I didn't know this until I did my little preview story for them for hometown. But Coach Yoder was telling me about how they're playing against teams from not only from the country, but from all over the world. That's
Yeah. I guess they get a team from England.
Oh, is that who they're going to play first?
And I don't know who they're playing first, but I know they get a team from England. I saw that in Ray Wild's story.
How happy do you think Ray Wild is right now to see?
Oh, Ray's like a little kid again.
God bless him. Great
But I'll
guy.
tell you what, I know he's going to be in his blue MC Babe Ruth hat and his sweater vest. No matter if it's 90. He'll have
wouldn't be
the sweat. And he
wouldn't be-
won't sweat. He never sweats. I don't think Ray has a damn sweat gland.
Honestly, I'd be more shocked if he wasn't in a sweater vest.
He will be. Yeah, he will be. Thank you for the thumbs up. Our biggest fan, Ed Stewart. Thank you, Ed.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. What do you got coming up
Well,
in your world?
Well, I'm just continuing to work on my writing and also the Joshua Yoder show, which aired my latest episode last night. I got to talk to a really nice man who's been playing blues music for a very long time and got to learn a lot of cool things about famous bands from back in the 80s.
I used to love, I still do, Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh, he died a month after me and Chad were born.
I remember when I heard on, I was listening to Quick Rock at State College, and they played when he released his first album, Texas Flood, and oh my God, oh my Lord, it's like, who is this dude?
Yeah.
I mean, he was playing Voodoo Child like Hendrix.
Yeah, he was amazing. I watched I like to watch videos of him. He was playing a guitar solo backwards, but he was still in rhythm. I'm like, how is he doing this?
Yeah, blues. He was definitely rooted in the blues.
He was so good. I wish he was still around today. Guys like him and Hendrix and Randy Rhoads. Holy moly.
Randy was amazing.
He was, man. Holy moly. And also Jimi Hendrix. I wish he was still around. Seeing those three guys live and jam together, that'd be awesome.
It's kind of funny that, not funny, but ironic. I don't know if you know this, but Stevie Ray Vaughan died in the same place Buddy Holly did.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
They were doing, I can't remember the name of the venue, but they were doing the same. Buddy Holly and the Big Bopper and them were doing this show. Oh, where did he die at? Why can't I remember now? Well, the same concert place, Starlight or something like that.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. I'm going to do a little internet search because I want to get the place right. Yeah, he was 35 when he died, but
That's such a shame.
yeah, but he was wow. They got a lot of stuff on him. Trying to find. There we go. Yeah, the Alpine Valley Music Theater in East Troy, Wisconsin.
Jeez.
It was the same place where Buddy Holly died. That same concert was his last one too. Isn't that crazy?
That is insane. That is really crazy.
Yeah.
I still listen to Stevie Ray Vaughan. I first got into the blues because of Eric Clapton, and then the Blues Breakers, and then I got to learn about Stevie Ray and his brother Jimmy Vaughan, Both very talented.
Oh hell yeah! Jimmy was in the Fabulous Thunderbirds.
Yeah, they're pretty good. And then now Jimmy's been doing his own solo thing ever since.
Yeah. Well, must have been an interesting conversation.
What do you mean?
No, you're with the blues musician you interviewed.
Oh yeah, no, his name is Rick Fowler, part of the Rick Fowler Band. They're based in Georgia. Really nice guy. And one of the things too that I learned about him, and I didn't know this, but he also deals with Tourette's.
Oh.
Yeah, so go check out the episode. It's on YouTube. He was a really nice guy, and he was really some of the stories that he got to tell me and the things I got to learn. He got to hang out with Roy Gallagher. He got.
Oh man, Rory.
Yeah, he was good. I like him.
I got some of Rory Gallagher. I got some of his records he was in a band called Taste.
Okay.
Very good blues rock. Very good.
Yeah, and I also like the Blues Breakers. And we got to talk a little bit about B.B. King. Yeah, it was a fun little interview, and hopefully I'm looking for more people, and hopefully I'll find some more people here to talk to someday.
My brother met him, B.B. King.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet. I've always heard nothing but good stories about him.
BB.
He was pretty good. I remember first seeing him, and I was like, I didn't recognize him. I'm like, who's he? And then someone told me who he was. I was like, oh, cool. And then I went and looked him up, and I was like, wow, he had himself a long career.
We should just start singing, "The Thrill Is Gone." Thrill is gone, baby.
I like listening to currently Joe Bonamassa. He's really good.
I'll tell you one to listen to. Seriously.
Okay.
Michael Bloomfield.
Okay.
He died young too. He was listen to two bands, the Paul Butterfield Blues Band and Electric Flag.
Okay.
He was in both. And Electric Flag was one of those first bands to do like jazz rock.
Oh, that's cool.
Instead of just pure jazz, it was jazz, blues, everything. Blues rock. A little bit of jazz thrown in. Paul Butterfield was strictly blues. But Bloomfield left that then to form Electric Flag. And God, is he a good guitar player.
Dude, I also think a lot of people talk guitar, and don't get me wrong, I like the guitar when it comes to blues, but I think an underrated instrument, especially in the blues genre, is the harmonica.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you play it right.
It could be really good.
See, most people don't know this about me. You were talking about the blues.
Yeah.
I am a gigantic jazz fan.
I like some jazz.
I am a gigantic jazz fan. My favorite's Miles Davis.
Okay.
The greatest trumpeter who ever lived.
You'd probably be living large hanging down in New Orleans, huh?
I like the traditional jazz. I like what Miles did then with the jazz fusion. He brought rock into jazz. One you ought to hear, if you want to hear somebody that is a master of their instrument. And unfortunately, he died too young too.
That's a shame.
Jaco Pastorius.
Okay.
You want to hear him? He was a bass player. And you think you can't be amazing on a bass? Oh my God.
He must have been really good, huh?
Well, there's a song on his first album, Donna Lee, that most bass players can't play.
Must have been pretty good if no one else can play it.
Even professional bass players that make a living out of it can't play this. It's one of those ones where drugs got to him.
Oh, that's a shame.
You know how he died? No, he died though.
How?
He got in a fight with a guy in a bar, and the guy beat him to death.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's not a way to go.
The greatest bass player in the world gets beaten up in an alley
Oh, jeez.
to death, and he was only 36.
Jeez. That was way too young.
Well, I guess he
Right now.
had an argument with the guy over drugs or something, and the guy beat him to death.
Jeez.
I think you're out of men.
Yeah, but I mean, just get a chance, listen to it. You can when there's all kinds of streaming services and that. Donna Lee is the name of the song.
You should send me things in an email and I'll go look them up.
They blow your mind.
I believe it. But yeah, you should email me some of them and then I'll go look them up.
Yeah, I will. Anything Miles Davis, man. Anything. I mean, if you're not bored with traditional jazz, he did an album, Kind of Blue, which is the greatest jazz album ever made. Ever made.
Yeah, I don't mind the traditional sounds of music. I think it's, to be honest with you, I wish there was more of it.
Because his band, if you know jazz, was legendary. He had himself on trumpet, John Coltrane and Cannonball Adderley on sax, and Bill Evans on piano. They're legends.
Sounds like one big lineup there.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Kind of Blue is still the biggest selling jazz album of all time.
Really? How long ago was that album?
When was it made?
Yeah, when did that come out?
Get ready for this. 1954.
Wow. My parents weren't even born yet.
It's a great album. I play it a lot.
Nice.
Wow, we went from sports to music.
And music's one of my favorite things to talk about, especially in today's day and age.
Yeah. I mean, I got to like jazz and blues when I got a little bit older. I was younger. I was into the hard rock, heavy metal stuff.
I mean, I still listen to that stuff as well. The hard
Me
rock.
too. I mean, but I was into the original stuff. I was into Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin,
Oh,
Kiss,
I do like
Kiss.
Sabbath and Zeppelin. Zeppelin's pretty good.
Aerosmith before they became MTV pussies. I don't listen to any of their MTV crap. When they tried to be a pop band, I like their blues rock shit from the 70s. When they were actually a really good band.
I know you're big on Pantera.
Love them. They're the only thing that made the 90s worth listening to. Really, there's two bands to me that saved the 90s because it was all this boy band Spice Girls crap. The only thing that saved the 90s was Pantera and Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, Stone Temple Pilots were pretty good.
They're the only ones that saved the 90s.
You didn't like Alice in Chains?
Oh, okay. 3. I did like Alice in Chains.
They were really good.
My favorite song of theirs is Angry Chair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I love that song.
Nice. Oh, that was a good one.
It was like probably the most real song ever. One of them on what it's like to be a heroin addict.
Oh, jeez.
Because he wrote it as a heroin addict. He was.
You know, he
And
was.
that's what Angry Chair is about.
Yeah, he had a lot of issues back. I mean, you could say that about a lot of bands from the 90s. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bands, I mean, they've been around longer before the 90s, but I really liked listening to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I still do.
I never got into them.
Oh, really?
No. I even though Flea is a hell of a bass player.
He is.
Oh my God.
And John's a pretty good guitarist. I think he's underrated.
He was all right, yeah. I don't know. I never liked Anthony Kiedis's vocals.
Oh, really?
No, I never did.
He's definitely a guy that helps me influence, my poetry and stuff. I really enjoyed him. I think he's a really good singer, but that's just me. Especially some of the stuff that he written about, huh? When I was younger, I was like, wow, this is really good. Now that I'm older, I'm like, wow, that's really deep.
The
things you learn as you get older.
My deep stuff in music came from Lou Reed.
Why does that name sound familiar?
He was around a long time. He started out in the Velvet Underground. And oh my God, what an album. I mean, it was too far ahead of its time. It came out, it's one of my all-time favorite albums. It came out in 1967. But it was too far ahead for people to buy it.
In what way, if you don't mind me asking?
His words. In the 60s, there still wasn't many people singing about heroin addicts, a woman who's into sadomasochism.
Oh, jeez.
And that's what his songs were about. They were real. They were gritty. I mean, did you ever hear Heroin?
No, I have not.
Oh, wow. And it's just, the music just builds. And John Cale, who was in the band, the Velvet Underground with him, plays this violin. Really sinister violin. And Lou was a heroin addict at the time. He beat it, thank God. But he talks about what it was, how much he enjoyed shooting heroin.
Jeez.
Not against it, how great it is.
Yikes.
And then he did one, I'm Waiting on the Man, which was about him going uptown to buy drugs from his drug dealer.
Jeez.
And Venus and Furs, a song, was about a woman who was a dominatrix. She would beat men who wanted beaten before sex. And this was songs that were on the album. It was too far ahead of its time for people to buy that stuff.
Jeez. I guess he had no filter.
No. And even the music is avant-garde, you know, in a way. And it was just way ahead of its time. Now it's called one of the greatest albums of all time, but when it was first released, it only did 30,000 copies.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So there, we took some time and did a little music education.
Yeah, man. I've always been a fan of like history, and I kind of like the old music as well. I mean, like I said, I don't mind some of the new music. I kind of faded out in like the 2000s, but I kind of like listening to all kinds of genres, and I think it's really cool to see some of these songs from back in the day, even stuff like Beethoven. I enjoy listening to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think music's just one of the most beautiful things we've, ever been given.
I agree.
Jake, don't look so surprised.
All right, that's going to about do it tonight for the press box. Went into a little music there for you. Got a little off track, but what the heck. All right, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. For Josh Yoder, my guest co-host, I'm Brian Carson. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you again next week. Take care. Have a great weekend.
Later.
So what? Inheriting this dope rocket?
Well, I gotta make a few moves first, but then I'll shut it down.
You've been listening to The Press Box with Brian Carson and Kenny Varner. Tune in next week for another episode of The Press Box.